You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Queen Gaming. It's 70 Mounts, what are the Gaming Dragon today? I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Lust Shards, Tate's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Let's see, we were on one of these, okay. Alright, so let's go back. Do this, let's see. Take a seat and wait for Tate to come back. Okay. I don't know how much... I guess I'll just wait for him. How long can that take? Famous last words. I take out my phone, happy that I have a signal, even if it's faint. I was hoping for some fun notifications to interact with, but there was nothing other than a game update. I should delete that game. How does this work? What? This device you're holding, how does it work? It's called a phone, as far as I remember. Yeah, well... I'm not sure how it works. I just know it uses satellite signals to connect to the internet and stuff. I don't know half the words you just used. I can't explain it any better. We can just call it fun magic. How do you not know how a device of your own kind made functions? I didn't make this, I just bought it. It's much more intricate than whatever your kind had. Doubt it. Your kind is inferior in every way. Our argument is cut short by a flash of blue light, which surprisingly didn't scare me as much as I thought it would. Hey! Hey! I did it! You did it! What did you do? I came back exactly where I left off. I'm glad you're still here. I was kind of worried you might have started to head home. Or wander off never to be seen again. That would be pretty stupid of me. I don't know how smart you are exactly. I mean, you did get scammed into signing into the sorcery shard. I was just naive, not stupid. And I didn't thanks to Dallin. Unless the whole signature gathering was just a ploy to make me sign. Was it? No, there's no way. No way, right? I'll never tell. God. A genius villain or fate, whatever interfered in your life, clearly wanted you around me. With that being said, you didn't meet any Nightfallen either, hopefully. Don't think so. Hold up. I forgot there are Nightfallen around? And you just left me here alone? Oh, stop fussing. I wasn't gone long enough for any of them to take your clothes off and come inside you. Jeez, very considerate of you. Let's just go before the sun goes down. Alright. Oh, wait. I'm kind of curious. Alright, so... let's see... The small plastic wrap from the sound. Okay. We walk side by side out of the clearing, our tails brushing against each other almost as much as our pelts and clothes touch the thick bushes all around. Somehow I didn't notice until now, but apparently when he teleported back from his totally secret spot, he made a quick stop by the cafeteria. He hands me some kind of... okay, so I can go ahead and pick it right back up over here. Alright. The small plastic wrap from the sandwiches gets picked up by the wind as I was trying to throw it back into the backpack, getting stuck in a bush. Tate quickly sprints towards it, grabs it, as well as an old candy wrap that was lying on the grass floor nearby, and comes back. It's safe to say he doesn't appreciate litter. We share a water bottle as well, and once we're done, I decide to press for information. Hey, Tate? Sup? Why did you leave all of a sudden earlier? Here we are, my favorite spot. Aww. Or one of them, at least. The train tracks? Okay, but why did you leave me... He puts his finger up against my lips, hard enough that I can feel the pressure on my teeth. Shh. Tell me, dear Travis, do you live with your mother still? Is it that obvious? Fatherless as well? Accurate again. How many sexual partners did your mother have in the past year? What the fuck? How should I know? And more importantly, why should I ever tell you that? See? There are things you don't want to tell me for personal reasons, and I won't make you. Ah, I understand now. But I think it's unfair to compare that to why you left me alone in the forest for a while. I mean, how would you like it if I asked about your dad's riding rounds with your mom? Wouldn't bother me. His smirk is kind of bothering me. Taking out. Water time. Oh god, are we really going to be asking this? Alright then. How many? 0. What? They're separated as well. Got it. Well, in that case, how many dates did either of them go on in the last 2 years? 0. His smugness is still there. How many times did any of them kiss you on those fluffy cheeks of yours? 0. Damn, strict parents. Birthdays? 0. Hugs? 0. Wow, your parents must really hate you. Holy shit, he doesn't have parents, you fucking dumbass. Oh. You're an orphan. Finally. I'm so... Oh, but hold your pity. It's been a long while now. It doesn't affect me. I've decided a long time ago I won't sulk, depressed, disconsolate, sorrowful, dejected, or miserable all day. I hate sad people. There's always something to smile about, like these. Oh. He hops on one of the shining red steel beams and tries to hold his balance with his arms. His tail is moving uncontrollably, coiling and swinging, making him lose the balance his limbs try so hard to keep. So I give him a helping hand, which he happily accepts. Or this. He squeezes my hand a little tighter, making me blush. I was wondering throughout the day why you know so much about the academy. And a lot of people know you well despite being a first year like me. I'm guessing you've been living here for a couple of years now. Wow, it's your turn with our shared brain cell, it seems. You're right. The academy building was my playground for as long as I remember. The building itself? It doesn't seem like the best place for a child to be around. Aren't there sex classes and whatnot constantly being taught here? There are, but don't worry your little head. Those meanies made sure I didn't participate. Look inside. You hear about it or spontaneously teleport inside any classrooms. The windows were one-sided. Aiden placed anti-teleportation fields around classrooms. Down would lock the doors, and if I did come close, Marina and Chelsea would just push me down the hallway on icy floors. Kudos to them for taking such precautions, but 16-year-old me was really pissed off. I'm surprised the old headmaster didn't do anything about it. Hey, he was the best gosh darn headmaster this place has ever had. I like that coward excuse of a lion. He got under your skin that much, huh? You could say that. Were you the only kid that decided to hang around the academy? Kids aren't allowed even close to the main building. So why you? I was an exception. The headmaster, the previous one, Mr. Seville, is technically my father, adoptive obviously. They never had children. I never liked staying alone at home or with the babysitter, and so I hung around the academy. I got to meet Dallin, Chelsea, Marin, and everyone else. And with Aiden, I have a more special relationship. More special? He's adopted too, but we're complete polar opposites. He likes to think he hates me, but I know the truth. We were both adopted when we were 6, and his dad's forced him to get along with me once they found out about me. Obviously, he's older. That's all I'll say about him. If you want more information, you should probably ask him sometime. For now, I'm a bit more interested in the guy that's holding my hand and chuckling every time our eyes meet. The railroad has no end in sight as we keep walking downhill. Beautiful blue butterflies flutter around now and again as the sun's rays lose more degrees in angle by the minute, and their now golden fiery touch of grays are intertwined hands. The rays are probably touching more than that, but I don't care about anything else, as there's nothing more important at the moment than knowing I contribute to giving this cat a genuine smile on his face. His tail has been quiet and relaxed for some time now, used gracefully for balance, so my hand becomes useless in his. But as long as he doesn't ask for his hand back, why would I give up on it? Can I ask you something? As long as it's not about my hypothetical parents' love life. Second meal, water time. It's not. How come this is your favorite place around? Not to say the view is not beautiful or worthwhile, but why is this part of the forest? For starters, the train that passes once a month or so is scary enough that it keeps night falling away. That means I can camp in peace. Do you like camping, Travis? Why wouldn't I like to sleep in unpredictable weather, get sucked dry by insects, and not have any technology around for my basic needs? Okay, city boy, you're missing out. Do you camp often? Almost every day. Really? Do you not have a... You are really pessimistic, you know that? I do have a home, and shocking, I share it with my adoptive parents. But I prefer the wild. I'm gonna have to take you to my super cool tent sometime. I'd be lying if I said I don't want to see it. The rails split in two at some point. I follow the one Tate chooses. Not much further along, we find a derailed locomotive and a wagon, old rust starting to eat it away. The plants surround it. Surprisingly, one of the lights is still somehow functional. That must be disturbing to the few trains that pass through here. Having to watch the corpse of one of their kind just chilling there? Yep. Behind some more greenery, a small junkyard catches my eye, which is apparently our final destination. So, what's your whole deal? What do you mean? Your powers and stuff. It must be pretty powerful if you were recommended. Oh, that. I can manipulate energy to some extent. That is so cool! Energy manipulation? I've heard stories about you guys. Stories? Yeah, fairy tales mostly, since there weren't many people with that kind of magic in some time. One of the few topics outside of Academy history I've been told stories about. Like this one prince who brought his kingdom a huge energy crystal by slaying a dragon. He used his magic to weaken the beast and further to spread the crystal's energy to everyone, bringing people light. Are you also a magical prince with the power to slay dragons? He's a magical Snape with the power to suck dragons. I doubt I'm that powerful. Demons? Don't you dare answer that one. I shrug. A savage Nightfallen? Maybe. A slime? Yes. You don't seem too sure. Well, no matter. As long as you have some magic, maybe you can help me out with my little training. What kind of training? I'll help with any training. Anything to stop being questioned. I'm trying to use my magic to teleport things around without touching them. That seems pretty useful. What do you want me to do? First off, if I collapse from exhaustion, I'll need you to carry me on your back all the way back. Not gonna happen. I know, noodle arms. I'm joking. He comes closer and starts poking my hands. Biceps, armpits, ending with a belly. Ugh! There you go. Most vulnerable part. Foul play. Stop it, Tate, please. I said stop. Damn, you're really soft. Thanks. But seriously, the thing is, I already have the ability to teleport things at a distance if I hit them with a spell. Like this. He throws his stick up in the air and points his finger at it. Bang! A small ball of light the size of a marble hits the stick and it disappears, reappearing a couple of feet away. Whoa, that is super creative usage of your power. Glad you can see my overwhelming talent. But I want to do it purely with my mind. I'm not sure what to do exactly to achieve that, and seeing how you're a recommended student... Not this BS again. I thought you could give me some tips. That is your role today. Be my tip guy. Come on, give it to me. You heard the guy, give him your tip. I don't know any, how could I? Please tell me you can help me. You don't know any tips? Your whole thing revolves around mind magic. The only reason you weren't influenced by my mind control spells is because of your supposedly superior mind magic. I didn't ask for an argument, just tell me if you can help or not. I don't want to disappoint him. Huh. 1 second, y'all. I'm not well versed in transportation spells, but one of the first steps in casting spells with your mind is strong emotions. At least for beginners. It would also help to see how much he actually knows first. Alright, but before that, can you show me how far you've gotten with your efforts until now? Certainly. Certainly, watch this! He picks up some leaves from the ground, takes a deep breath, and throws them in the air. As the small, slightly withered leaves descend slowly, he places his fingers on his temples and directs his bulging eyes towards the falling leaves. Oh my god. What the fuck? We both follow them with our gaze. Oh my god, that looks so weird! So, nothing? Nothing. So far. But that's why I need your help. Do you even know if mind casting is possible for teleportation? Yes, Mr. Sebel tried to teach me some time ago, but he gave up fast, saying I still need a couple years of training. Maybe when you're a senior. Yeah, sure, like I'm gonna wait that long. Now give me some wisdom, recommended boy. Alright, here's the first share of wisdom. Strong emotions are a good catalyst for mind spells. So, should I think of something that evokes strong emotions, huh? Yep, that's basically it. Let me try. He does the same thing with the leaves in the exact same gestures. Except that this time when the leaves fall, he erupts into laughter. What's so funny? What were you thinking about? Sorry. I was just imagining you naked. What's so funny about that? Oh, you know. Stop saying I know stuff. I literally don't. Aw, you're blushing. You're so cute. Your lucky compliments work well on me. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!